She's singing the national anthem.
Lindsay Stevenson.
Yes.
Okay.
Tonight has our hometown Rebels squaring off against the Bulldogs of Madison. And after your starting lineup, starting with those Bulldogs, we have sophomore number 10, Nate Cornthorpe. Junior number 20, Brody Stroud. Senior number 44, Shia Bonito. Senior number 12, Kaden Woodard. And senior number 4, Karen Frazozzi. And now let's hear it for your hometown Rebels. Starting off with sophomore number 4, Brody Morgan. Sophomore number 15, Thomas Skinner. Junior number 5, Ryan Ray. Senior number 11, Evan Reach. And senior number 33, Will Doyle. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can get you to rise, and we'll get Vicky for the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fine job. The national anthem being sung by junior Lindsay Stevenson. Anyone that can sing without a musical accompaniment gets my vote anyway.
Absolutely.
So welcome to the second game tonight. Telstar Regional High School Varsity Boys versus Madison Bulldogs. I'm Wayne Howe. With the commentator is Andy Whitney, and on camera is Jewel Clark. And welcome to this game brought to you live on December 13th, 2022. Thomas Skinner to jump. And that ball is, well, a nice save, and Bulldogs come up with it.
Callan Franzos with the save for the Bulldogs. Nice little move by 12, Caden Hibbard.
Lily out front with the ball, looking to drive. Doyle.
Bulldogs appear to be in man coverage here.
Evan Leach now. Lilly drives. Leach with a long one.
Well, the Rebels moved the ball around, but Bulldogs kept him from penetrating.
I think that foul is going to be on, yep, Thomas Skinner.
That'll be Caden Hibbert of the Bulldogs at the line.
And he makes both. Doyle has the ball stolen. Bulldogs push it again. A little bit reminiscent of the JV game with a lot of baskets or shots being taken from the paint.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Those make sense. If it worked for one team, why not
Right.
work it for the varsity?
Yeah, they've been able to push the ball up so far and got a couple good looks and some free throws. So I'm sure Coach Kimball's telling them to get back on defense if they do turn it over. Looks like the Bulldogs come out here in a full court press. This is basically designed to cause the Rebels to panic and turn the ball over. The Rebels do a good job breaking it there, though.
Leach drives, passes off to Lilly. Back to Leach. Lilly wasn't ready for that pass, come back underneath to him.
And
Skinner puts it up. Wyatt with a rebound, no good.
And the Bulldogs are moving the ball in
yeah.
transition again. That's basically 4 straight layups. The Rebels have to keep the ball in the center of the court. So the Bulldogs are coming out with a full court press here, and again, that's designed to make the Rebels panic and turn it over. Telstar has to try to keep the ball in the center of the court so they don't get trapped. Ooh, we got rid of the carry there.
Flashing high, Hibbert, flashing high.
Morgan. Out to Doyle out front. Doyle drives, takes a little step.
Well, they got a good look. You can't ask for much better than that.
That should have been a foul. He gets the layup anyway, but there's quite a lot of body movement on that one.
But again, their Bulldogs are getting up and down the court, and Telstar's not.
Right. So it's been all Bulldogs very early here in this first quarter. I know the Rebels are down a few starters, but both teams have quite a few JV players suited up.
Yep. Yeah, Coach Kimball said before the game they played very good defense last week, their last game, so they were going to try to emphasize that, and the Rebels haven't been able to do that yet so far. So.
Morgan to Leach. Leach drives out to Lilly.
That's a good look, just didn't go in.
I don't think Bulldogs have missed a shot yet.
No, I don't think so either. That was a 3.
Rebel ball.
Telstar's done okay breaking the press. They just haven't been able to convert once they get down into their end of the court.
Give me a saddle. I'm gonna ride it. Foul goes on number 12. Probably his first. No, his second, it says here.
And Caden Hibbert, it looks like he's coming out.
Yep.
Early foul trouble for him.
Ball comes into Lilly. To Leach. To Skinner, and the ball gets taken away. Good defense by Lilly on that one, forces the turnover. Doyle to Morgan. Thomas Skinner will be going to the line to shoot a pair. Gives a chance to put the Rebels on the board.
That would be nice.
Skinner makes 1 of 2.
There's not a lot the Rebels can do different on that possession that'd be better. Just got to finish it. They got the looks they wanted. They just didn't make it.
Basket's good and the foul. Nice left-handed layup.
Yeah.
White 5. Good hoop. 1 shot.
It's exactly what the Rebels don't want.
Foul's on Lilly, his first.
It's be Charles Davis of the Bulldogs at the line.
Rebound Skinner. Over to Doyle. Up to Leach. Puts it up. Leach puts it up.
The Rebels are trying to.
Oh, nice. That was pretty.
The Rebels were trying to press, and that didn't faze the Bulldogs at all. They took advantage of that. Nice left right there.
Lilly picks up the ball and lays it up for 2.
Well, the Rebels could use a few steals. That would help them get in this game.
Yes.
That is number 5, Charles Davis, coming in to the Bulldogs.
He played JV too, didn't he?
Yes.
Good D by Leach. Forces the ball out of bounds.
So the Rebels stay in a man defense here on the side out. See, 11 went for the steal on that and didn't get it, so that gave number 4 the baseline, which basically gave him an easy jump shot. You want guys to be aggressive, but sometimes you can be a little too aggressive, and that may have been what happened there.
Lilly puts it up, and Wyatt Lilly will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Blue 44, push, 2.
Fouls on 44, his first. Lilly 1 of 2. Doyle gets his arm in there.
The Bulldogs, again, push the ball up the court and get another easy layup.
Yeah, they move it around well, and they know how to drive to the basket.
Yep. In neither of these games, Telstar has not been able to protect the paint very well. This gives the Bulldogs a pretty high shooting percentage. Oh, the Telstar missed him. They were late. 4 was wide open underneath.
It's a 3 for Leach.
What do I know? Why take 2 when you can hit a 3?
That's right.
The Bulldogs have backed off to half-court man, it looks like, so probably due to their lead.
Ooh.
He kind of makes it look easy. That's number 4, Callan Franzos.
I'd say some athletic ability there.
The Bulldogs with another steal, and again pushing the ball down the court.
Fouls on Lilly. Is that going to be his 3rd? I'm thinking.
This would
That's
be
his 2nd. Okay.
Callan Franzos at the line. That is Aaron Rodgers coming into the game for the Bulldogs. Three seconds left. The Telstar ought to push it a little more.
Well, that was a good attempt by Leach for a long 3 with time running out in the first quarter. All Bulldogs, 33-7.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Telstar's just been out-hustled mainly on the defensive end. The Bulldogs are beating them down the court and getting easy layups. And when they are in the half-court set, the Bulldogs are able to penetrate anytime they want.
Yes.
And again, leading to easy layups or short jump shots. Telstar's had some decent looks themselves that they've missed, but.
So tomorrow night, we'll be back again at 6:30 for high school girls game versus Winthrop. I wanted it to be Halldale, I guess, but it's the Winthrop.
I've got to speculate that Coach Kimball would have loved to come out and do a full court press, but I think he might hesitate to because the Bulldogs have been beating them down the court with such ease. You can't extend your defense. When you're behind, you want to extend your defense to try to generate some turnovers and catch up. But when the problem is not keeping up with them to begin with, you have to kind of shrink your defense into that half-court set, which is what Telstar was in, and they were still getting beat. So it'd be interesting to see if he does decide to change it up or if he just keeps them in the half-court man set that they've been in.
Okay, Telstar starters out there again for the start of the second quarter. Lilly with the ball, drives. Leach puts up a three. Off.
He almost made that step back there.
Yes. And Skinner with the rebound gets fouled in the action.
That was
Leach again out from the side.
Ethan Winkletter with the Bulldogs on the foul.
And he loses the ball out of bounds.
The Rebels have got to have somebody on the defensive boards there.
Lilly to Skinner.
Typically, if the shot comes from the right side of the court, more likely than not, the rebound is going to be off to the opposite side of the rim. Not always the case, but as a general rule of thumb. So when you're on defense, you've got to make sure that somebody is on that spot.
Swing. No.
I don't think the coach was happy he took the shot, but he's probably happy he made it.
Yeah, I heard the no.
Again, the Bulldogs pushing the ball down the court.
A good follow.
That was number 44, Sheer Bonito. Again, Telstar really having a hard time getting any penetration off the dribble. Nice look. Nice
Lilly for two.
Nice ball fake and right to the hoop.
Nearly stolen by Lilly.
It's good board by the Telstar Rebels.
Yep, Skinner with a strong rebound.
Gonna push it up the court.
To Leach, puts it up. Good. Evan Leach. They gonna count it? I think so.
I think they're gonna count it.
White 33, push, inline cross,
Oh, they're not counting it. Maybe in the NBA they'd have counted that.
Definitely. Fouls on Doyle.
We've got a whole slew of substitutes coming in on the Bulldog side.
Kimball Coolidge is also in for the Rebels, and Marshall.
That was good D on 33's part. He's got a mismatch. 10 outsizes him substantially on the Bulldog size, but if the Bulldogs pay attention to that, they'll try to take advantage of it. But
I was too bad. Lilly saw that pass coming in there, but he lost his footing and
yeah,
basically knocked it out of bounds.
that's how it's been going so far.
That was a nice rebound. Never brought it down. Put it back up. Lilly with a three. It's good.
Well, if the Rebels have started to score some,
Yes. Yeah.
if they can stop the easy buckets.
I think Madison's coach called the timeout. That was an uncontested 3, basically. I think he was a little bit upset with that.
For the most part, he doesn't have much to be upset about.
Yeah, right.
But, I think you're right. Yeah, he saw that little easy bucket. Maybe the teams are starting to ease up a little bit more than he wants. Especially, it is still early in the game here. It's only 4 minutes left in the second period, so. It would be great if Telstar could go on a 8 or 10 point run here, but
so Wyatt Lilly's putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
yeah. The Bulldogs may have been better off just letting that go across half court before picking it up, because I think that Telstar hit it, but I could be wrong. Telstar has a significant height disadvantage right now.
Yes. That's nothing new for a Telstar team.
No, it isn't.
Back out to Wyatt. Lilly. The Leach.
And Madison's still in their half-court man, but they do a very good job.
Doyle drives.
Eliminating penetration.
Good movement there. Coolidge's shot's no good. Verbal ball.
I think Telstar will settle for long threes at this point on the Bulldogs, so they keep them out of the paint.
Nice pass to Leach. Puts it up. Basically, Marshall had three chances at that basket. Couldn't put it in.
He's a little frustrated with himself, I think, after that. Those are always, they look so easy, but it's not. Sometimes you're better off coming down, keeping the ball elevated, but come down with it and then go right back up with it.
Rebel ball. Morgan back in the game, replacing Lilly.
Team's been doing pretty well on the offensive rebounds for Telstar. But
Jonathan Marshall, he played most of the JV game.
Okay.
Morgan, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't go. Here's another fast break.
And the basket's good. You see, he just shoveled the pass out to number 4, and he was just off to the races.
Yep. And that's one, if you're Coach Kimball, you're telling him, if you're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't make the bucket.
Right.
This is the last thing you want on that.
Rebound Doyle. Brought up by Leach. He wants to go in. Shots blocked out of bounds. Rebel ball.
Nice.
A nice pass.
That's a nice up screen on the Rebels, and got that was exactly what they wanted out of that play.
Kimball Coolidge, first points of the game.
And another easy bucket. Again, Bulldogs get penetration. The Rebels don't have anyone to step up and stop it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I
got him with
agree.
the body.
Marshall over the back, really. That's going to be, is that going to be a 1-1, or is that just a 6th one? Yes, it's just number 6.
The Rebels continue to struggle stopping the guy off the dribble here.
Went for that fake again.
Yep. Madison's done an excellent job making sure they get high percentage buckets, so.
Marshall, no good.
Telstar pushing it.
Morgan, knocked out of bounds.
It's a little bit of that height disadvantage coming into play there. He did everything right. He did a pump fake. He went to the basket. He used his right hand. He was on the right side of the basket. Just couldn't get up enough.
So Doyle will go to the line, shoot a pair.
Telstar trying to keep the tempo up. That foul was on Ethan Linkletter of the Bulldogs.
Rebound Marshall. Marshall gets his first points of this game. Wow.
It's almost like we're watching the same thing each possession.
Yes.
You're right. I mean, give the Bulldogs credit when they have something that works. They keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Telstar, why not? You know, you do it until Telstar proves they can stop it.
So at the end of the first half, all Bulldogs by 34, 54-30. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. And we're back for the second half of tonight's game with the Telstar Varsity boys versus the Bulldogs from Madison. Neither team came out to do any shooting. I guess they're both ready.
You just thought they didn't.
I think Telstar was revisiting some fundamentals in the locker room. Hopefully they can come up with some intensity here and stop Madison's penetration.
Lily drives out to Doyle. And he looks like he loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Madison ball. Wayne Howe, Andy Whitney, Joe Clark bringing you this game.
This will be Telstar's first test on defense of the second half here. See if they can make any adjustments to slow down Madison's offense. Of course, Madison is going to be in no rush.
Yeah,
this
that
half.
looks like they've changed their offense a little bit there.
It is essentially is just a game of keep away, because why not?
Well, I couldn't possibly tell you what just happened with all the hands just touched the ball, but oh, nice job by Morgan. Leach goes in. Layup so good. Marshall, no, I thought that's, yeah, his name already, Skinner.
That's a nice save by 5.
And Leach with his second 3.
Well, based on the last possession for the Bulldogs, it appears the coach basically has told them to play keep away and, you know, take a shot when it's wide open, but short of a wide open shot, then you just got to keep passing. Just like that.
Yeah. Lilly drives, he gets fouled.
Yeah, it looks like a push from behind there. It's like the foul's on number 10, Nate Cornforth.
Kimball Coolidge in the game quickly for Leach. Doyle the inbound.
Oh, that was
Nice job.
second time the Rebels have run a similar inbounds play under the baseline. They've had luck with it both times.
Yep, Kimball Coolidge with the basket. Ball stolen by Morgan and then knocked out of bounds. It'll be Rebel ball. It's like Madison's offense. They're trying to slow it down, like Sid, for more like a perfect shot. So their aggressiveness is lacking a little bit.
Yeah, and sometimes that little change of pace for them could lead to some of these turnovers.
I think it's made a difference to the Rebels. Rebound Skinner out to Morgan. Doyle. Oh, too high for Morgan. Not Morgan, Skinner.
It was a good thought. He had him open there, but yeah, you talk about the change of pace in Madison's offense, and just little things like that can start to throw you all of a sudden. So.
Right. See, they were having no trouble penetrating, and now they're
Thinking it too much, maybe. Of course, here is the old offense.
right.
Push it up the floor and go straight to the basket. Oops. So
Skinner was no good.
some of you may have thought that was a travel, but I do think he lost possession of that ball, and I think that the Bulldogs did have their hand on it, which is why it wasn't called a travel.
Knocked out of bounds, I think, by Lilly. It's going to be Madison ball.
Nice pass. And
Foul goes on Skinner.
that was Callan Franzos with the dish, and Ethan Linkletter's at the line. And Franzos for the Bulldogs has had pretty much been able to penetrate whatever he wants. And he's proven not only can he make the shot, but he can dish the pass too when he needs to. So.
One of two.
That foul is on Aaron Rodgers, 31 of the Bulldogs.
His first. Lilly drives. Tries to dish it off, but it goes to the Bulldog player.
Yeah, he got on that baseline and then he left his feet and he had to make a decision. And unfortunately for him, he didn't have anyone to throw it to. Nice give and go.
Yep. Good job by Skinner to be there.
Ooh. Yeah, you see his arm come down on that one. Yeah, the Telstar defender got on the wrong side of his man for that.
This third quarter, the Rebels are leading 7-5.
Well, there you go. That's a way to put a positive spin on it. This is
That's great.
23, Ethan Linkletter again at the line.
Yeah, if we outscore them by 2 points each quarter, after about 10 quarters, we'll be there.
That's brilliant. You should write for politicians.
Well, honesty I like.
Could put a spin on everything.
And
Number 5 there, is that a Davis?
yes, that is Charles Davis
He's been doing that all night.
for both the games.
Yes.
There's a little flashback to the half court, how the first half action there for the Bulldogs.
Lilly with a shot.
It's a good look. Good positioning for the offensive board.
About Skinner, no good. But 31's on ahead of the field, can't quite hold the pass.
Got 3 and 20. Jason Almeida and Brody Strout. Well, I wouldn't mind some more pick and pops or give and goes. The Rebels have had somewhat with the give and go ball.
Doyle? Yeah, he jumped up in the air and had to make the pass then.
Right. I think he was anticipating the shot, but it was not there because
No, it wasn't.
the height of the Bulldogs, but I think every player regrets it as soon as they jump in that situation, but by then it's too late, so. Another easy look for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. We'll pass off to Skinner. He didn't get the message that they're trying to pass it around for
Apparently
a
not.
good shot. He said, my job is to drive the basket and lay him up. Doyle comes down with it. Oh, dishes off to Skinner again.
Nice look. Well, the Rebels have been able to penetrate a little bit more themselves this half, so that's, I think, led to some offense for them.
Lily comes up with a rebound off the floor. Those would be the kind of rebounds I'd like to make. Ones off the floor.
Nice.
And drive in the basket.
That was a great use of the left hand underneath. Not too hard off the backboard.
A carry, so the Rebels have a chance to do something with 25 seconds left, third quarter. Leach in for Lily.
Thought that might have been a back court, but
I thought it was going to be called, but
apparently.
Morgan.
Look up. There's
The Skinner, can he put it up? Oh, not quite time. So, at the end of the third quarter, the Bulldogs have doubled up the Rebels, 66 to 33.
That's interesting numbers.
And what was the offense like for the Rebels this quarter?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Let's see. We had.
Wait, are you doing math on pen and paper?
Yes.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Hey, I'm old school. Yeah, the Rebels beat the Bulldogs that quarter 13 to 12.
Well, if we had done that from the beginning of the game, we'd be up by 3 points, or 3 points by now. And sometimes in a game like that, that's all you do, and I'm sure that Coach Kimball said something to that effect, is win the quarter, win the half.
Yep.
And if you start putting those together from the beginning of the game, now you start winning games. But,
Accentuate the positive.
right.
That was a big word for me, Jewel, by the way.
Isn't that in a cartoon?
I think that's where I got it from.
Nice pass.
Morgan's going to get called for the foul. Basket's good, I'm sure.
Again, that was Franzo's with the dish, and number 10, Nate Cornforth, going to the line with the and one.
Morgan's second foul. That's a good move there. He kept that ball way away from any kind of a block. It still had.
He uses his length well.
Yes.
And that's key. That length is what keeps him, enables him to keep that ball away from the defenders.
A little too high.
I'm not sure that you or I were ever blessed with that kind of length.
Oh, I know I wasn't. Leach takes a long three.
Coach Kimball looked like he was shaking his head on that one. That was
Yeah.
probably a little deeper than he wants them shooting. That was an NBA for three right there.
Just think of it. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Yes.
And then as a coach, you almost hate that worse because it encourages them to do it. Gets around on him, up and under.
Doyle go to the line and shoot a pair.
Well, it took a minute, but the Rebels were able to get some penetration there. I'd really like to see Telstar sending some more picks out there because that does cause some confusion. And when they have got to the rim, it's been it's been typically off of a pick or some kind of penetration they've got.
Doyle makes 1 of 2. His first points of the game. A 3. I don't think Madison liked losing that third quarter.
No, I don't think so. And you can bet that their coach probably told them what happened.
Morgan back to Leach. Puts up a left hand.
Nice.
It's good.
If you want to look at some bright spots for the Rebels, when they've gone to the left, they've been able to use their left hand, and they've been successful with it for the most part. So.
Doyle picks up the bad pass, goes up.
Nice dish by number 4 there. Again, penetrate Telstar. 3 defenders from the Rebels came up on the 1 penetrator, leaving the guy open on the block.
Foul was on Skinner, his third.
This is 44.
Lilly back in for, Coolidge.
Ooh. Oh, he had him on the back.
Yeah, he couldn't see him. Didn't see him.
5 was wide open on the backdoor cut there, but that's what happens when you get your hand in the guy's face. They take the vision away.
Foul goes on Evan Leach. His first foul, team's 5th. Marshall in the game for Skinner.
Telstar, good.
Rebound Leach.
A little out of control there. You like to see the aggression, but maybe a little bit more body control on that.
Yes. Travel. I thought it looked strange, but I wasn't sure. Thornton in the game for Morgan.
It looks like the Bulldogs pretty much subbed out all 5 players. So.
Yeah, I think they're back to their JV squad.
Yep. Get them some time in the game, I'm sure.
And the Rebels have 2 of their JVs out there.
I think he was going for a pass there and probably should have just gone up with that shot.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was going to be a shot. Knocked out of bounds by Lilly. 77-36. Bulldogs easy. 3:19 left in the game. Lily comes down, wants to go all the way.
Used his right on that one.
Quick pass out to Norton. Leach takes it up. Oh, in and around and out. So Lily go to the line, shoot 2.
Well, right now the Rebels have missed 5 free throws and made 3, so that probably would be a point of emphasis down the road for them. That's not a good percentage, so hopefully he can turn that around a little bit here. There we go.
Lily makes both.
Well, now they're 5 and 5, so evens it up.
That was a foul right there. I saw it right across the arm, but I'm the only one that saw it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're probably going to let him play, at least on that end of the court for now.
Leach puts it up.
Not a bad look for the Rebels, but
Lily with the 3. He gets his own rebound.
well, Lily certainly has plenty of effort and hustle in the game, and we can make his defensive energy contagious to the rest of the team. They'd probably help him out a little.
Rebound goes up to Norton. To Leach, under a minute.
Madison still in a half-court man here. No big surprise there at this point.
Marshall with the rebound. Leach goes in.
Doyle's had some good penetration and some good looks. He just hasn't been able to get him to fall this half. You can hear Madison's coach telling him no shot. They're just going to look to run the clock out here.
Yeah, I can see that. It's good practice for a team anyway when you get down to this point. So that's the end of the game. Madison Bulldogs 79, Telstar Rebels 38. Unofficial scoring for the Rebels is as follows. Evan Leach with 10 points. Will Doyle with a foul shot. Wyatt Lilly with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kimball Coolidge with 4. Thomas Skinner with 9. And Jonathan Marshall with 2. So, that brings us to the end of tonight's action. And this is Wayne Howe, Joe Clark, and Andy Whitney saying good night from Channel 11, Western Hills Access Television. Good night.